Welcome to Drum and Drummer, a podcast focused on drums, drumming and drummers. I'm George Pickering and that's Ben Winty, and we are both professional drummers in this business we call music. So stick around and join us as we pass the time whilst trying to stay in time.
So I was tipsy by Danny Bedingfield.
Yeah, I was.
Sloshed by the Cardi Chief. Passed out by Quiz of the Stone Age.
Pretty much exactly that.
Is it a jumper or a t-shirt?
Well, I don't know. It's hard to say. I went, because with my new job, I went shopping for clothes the other day. Keep this in if you want. And and I was talking to my friend Emma because she was like, "I'll come and help you," you know. But it's weird because if you can see, if the sleeves aren't down, it just looks odd.
Yeah.
They're not rolled up. It just looks like, I don't know. You have to roll them up, but they don't
sort
stay
of like
rolled up.
Oversized t-shirt jumper hybrid.
It looks like I've been ill or something. Do you know what I mean? It looks like I've lost a lot of weight. It looks like, oh my God, I wonder if I can still fit into those clothes I had before I had the gastric band. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, or
It's
sort
that
of
kind
what
of
they
vibe.
stick you in when you've just been arrested and put in a holding cell.
Yeah. Or
Stick
when
that
you're
on.
going to have operation like you in that thing that, you know, didn't cover
Yeah.
your ass in the picture that you sent me.
Uh.
Welcome to Drum and Drummer.
Yeah, big time. Here we go. The chat is hot. The mics
We
are
haven't done an
on.
intro like that. You know, that was almost like a Joe Rogan.
Soft
of
to that.
we're
Yeah.
we're already talking, and then
And then in it comes.
and then here comes hello, oui. We haven't even done a prep. We haven't done a pre-interview.
Not
as they
really.
call it in the biz. No.
Not really.
What do you want to talk about?
Okay, I know you got some stuff. I got bits. I got bits and bobs.
Is it going to be? And I say this with love. You're one of my best mates. Is this going to be better than last week's episode? Because you know, we kind of. It was. Do you know what last week's episode was like? It was a bit like some of the episodes of Better Call Saul. You know, where they really, really hone into the lawyer stuff, and you're going, "I'm going to stick with it."
Yeah.
But I'm struggling here, lads.
Or when they do an
know?
episode in black and white, and you go, "Oh, really?"
Exactly. Just give me some mad shit. Get Mike in the episode, you know?
Or it was like the Fly from Breaking Bad. You know, some people hated that.
Last week's episode.
Some people
was
love it.
our
I
Fly.
think more people hated this, us. You know, but I think it's good to use these platforms to put out your morning routine.
I think
Otherwise,
it is. I think
what
it
are they
is.
for? What is this all for?
What is this all for?
Yeah,
I
good
don't
question. Good question. Right, I'm going to go. Bosh, I got things.
But
You may have seen if you follow us on Instagram, Drum and Drummer Podcast. You'll have seen I finished at the Old Blacksmiths, mate.
you've been collabing like a motherfucker. You
Yeah,
know?
you
Every
got
day
it.
I go on it. Collab invite from Ben Winty. Like, right,
Yeah.
what's he up to now?
Yeah,
Go on,
share
which
the
one?
news.
Yeah.
Share the news. Yeah, Blacksmiths is done, mate. I'm out of there.
Mm.
I'm out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I assume you saw the video.
I mean, you got a lot of nice comments, of which you replied to none of them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Too
I sort of
too busy.
Say it, and then I'm done.
Yeah. Already on to the
Yeah.
next thing. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Don't look back.
I did stuff there. I miss it. I don't. It was
Yeah.
hell on earth the last 11 weeks. Hell on earth.
What?
But now I don't know what to do with myself. I'm sort of
dismantling it or what?
itching for plasterboard and
Yeah.
skips.
Yeah.
Not the crisp. I mean, I
No.
want the crisps as well, but
Let's
Yeah,
not
it's all
let's
done,
not get
man.
diverted with crisps. Yeah,
I
go on.
had got it all done last Wednesday. So, and do you know what? Throughout the whole thing, people have said like, "Oh, you feel sad, you feel emotional?" And my honest answer was no. Like, no, I've got
Yeah.
a purpose. I'm excited about the new place. I've been here a long time. Broccoli, I'm glad to be going. But
Yeah.
it was very much just I've got to get this done. I've got to get it done. This is what needs to be done.
Mm.
And it was of just a conveyor belt of graft and
It was, yeah.
putting things in skips. And looking back when I'm making that video, I was just like, I can't believe I did that. Like, I can't believe, like, the thought of doing that again or thought of doing something similar just makes me feel sick. Like, it makes me feel uncomfortable in my own skin. Because a lot of it was, once that thing is done, it's then done forever. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like, cool, in a couple of months I'll have to get rid of another 13 fire extinguishers. Once they're gone, they're gone. Cheers.
Yeah.
And But anyway, managed to get it done. And then on the very final day, I just had 3 things left to do. I had a bass cab which needed collecting, which I've been trying to get collected for 2.5 months. Looking at you, Barry, tomorrow. I had some big bits of metal which I needed to angle grind into smaller bits to get them in the skip. Someone was meant to come and collect them, but they didn't. And there was one other thing as well. Oh yeah, an air conditioning unit which I was given to next door. So I came in on the final Wednesday. I'd done all the painting. Just get those 3 things sorted. Got them done, and I'm a good person. Box of chocolates to each of my neighbours, because they did help. They did help.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Far Sign's got the sign down. Let me an angle grinder. Sexton's helped out the lads there putting stuff in skips because of me back. So, and I sort of said goodbye, and then it hit me.
Right.
Then I had a little, oh shit, this is the last time I'm driving away from here. Like, it's done. Like, it's gone. It's all empty. Because there was always something to do. There was always or I couldn't do it because I had a gig or things like that. It's like, no, that's it now. It's empty. The keys are in the lockbox.
Yeah.
See you later. I'm done. And I just did, I had a little tinge of like, oh, I'm sort of free.
Yeah.
Sort of, right now I can divert all my attention to the new place, and it's a little piggy and all that, because that's still being built.
Yeah.
And then the next day, I had to hire a van innit, for a gig. So I just went and parked by the blacksmiths. Back again. Yeah, here. Go get the van because it's around the corner, isn't it? So, but it was short lived. But there was a nice little tinge of like, oh yeah, shit, that's gone. But if you haven't seen it, go on Instagram, see the video. Go on my Instagram, and you can sort of see the mammoth task that was completed. Anyway, right, I had a gig Thursday. So I've done a lot of travelling in the last few days. I'll tell you for why. I had a gig up in Newmarket Thursday night with Wonder Year. My partner's in the band. Her parents live not far from Newmarket. So we went up in her car. I hired a van. And then I could bring the 2 other guys back. She could go straight to her parents because no gigs on the weekend. So it was a septuple family celebration. A septuple celebration on the Saturday. Yes, 7. Yes. Yeah. And let me get this right. So then Friday I had some deliveries for the new studio. Saturday I got the train up to Cambridge Way and joined the festivities. And then we drove back Sunday. But yeah, it was, because it was the only weekend everyone was free, we had 2 40ths. My future sister-in-law. We had a 70th. We had GCSE results. We had A-level results.
Yeah.
We had a new house purchase. And a congratulations, hope the wedding goes okay. That's not how they said it, obviously.
Is that for you?
That's for me and my partner,
Yeah.
So my future brother-in-law bought a place with his partner and child. The child didn't contribute. She's only 4. No, she didn't sign any of the mortgage forms or anything. Yeah. So it was just an all sort of all in. Let's do it one day.
Nice.
Anyway, so the gig on Thursday, one day it was in this it wasn't in Essex, but it was so Essex.
Yeah.
And even the videographer was like, this is the most Essex place outside of Essex. Pretty banging wedding, to be fair. Like,
I bet it was.
You know,
Essex.
all that. But one thing made me laugh. There's nothing makes me laugh more than old people fucking up with technology. There's just something about it. It's like, that's a shame. So they do the first dance, right? They had a first dance and a couple of other tunes, all on the iPad. And so there's a couple of things. Right? So there's loads of people all having a great time, you know. They're doing the first dance. Bride and groom are lovely. They had a professional video team filming the whole thing, right?
It's pretty cool.
So what boggles my mind is, why are you filming it on your phone?
Yeah.
Don't watch it. Watch it with your eyes.
Yeah.
And this goes to going to gigs as well, really, I guess. We've talked about this. Watch it with your eyes. There's a professional video being made.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, so there's this old lady. And obviously she's sort of near the back of the circle around the man. She had her iPhone up trying to film it, right? Now, one thing I noticed while she had the camera app open,
Yeah.
she hadn't pressed record.
Wasn't recording.
Wasn't recording. I could see the button was red, but it wasn't red at the top.
Yeah.
And she was trying to film this whole thing for a good few minutes.
Oh, amazing.
Not recording.
Oh.
She got annoyed when
Yeah.
the videographer came in front of her.
Yeah.
And then I watched her put her phone away in her pocket and press record.
That's outstanding.
Bless her.
Wow.
So
Because some weddings do, I don't know what they call it. They call it wireless or something wanky, but where they say don't film it, we are filming it. I think that's great. Iona's wedding was like that. They said, hey everyone, this is no phones. Just enjoy it, for God's sake. Put your phone away for 20 minutes whilst they get married, you know. Take photos afterwards, you know, which is better. Shall I do a segue?
segue me, please.
So I went to see Kings of Leon at Victorious the other day, and as they started use somebody, everyone's phone goes in the air, you know. I turned to Tom Jenkinson and went, God, I hope someone records this, you know. And
Great banter.
Great banter. You
Great
know?
banter on a Sunday night. Yeah.
Well, let's talk Victorious then.
Yes, it was Victorious Festival.
I might start Sunday and head backwards, just because I've started on Sunday. Because Sunday's more interesting, you know. So I went on the Friday, and I wasn't going to go Sunday because tickets were, it's like 100 quid plus booking. It was about 110 quid, you know.
Too
much. I think it's 70 if you buy them when they come out, which I did for Queens at the Stonehenge on the Friday. But anyway, I thought, well, if I can somehow get in for free,
100 quid for half the bands is
yeah. Yes.
Only 3 bands at the main stage. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, on the Sunday, I managed to get in because Tom Jenkinson, here's the story. So he had 2 wristbands, right? He had, so Tom Jenkinson, an old friend of mine, used to be in a band with him. He's now a photographer.
Famously, he did the Drum and Drummer photo shoot.
He did, yes.
So those sexy, right said Fred style photos.
Yeah, this is it. All of that was him. So he's a photographer, and he's doing bloody well. To be fair, he took the photo of the Mary and the Wallopers on the. Let's start on the Friday. It's easier. He took.
I don't think that's their band name, by the way.
I think I got it wrong. Did I get it wrong?
Yeah,
Mary
I think
and the
it's
Wallopers?
the Mary Wallopers. I think.
Oh,
not Mary and the Wallopers.
Okay, the Mary Wallopers. So there's been some controversy, has there?
Of course.
So they went on.
Can't
stage.
avoid it now these days.
Well, this is it. For anyone that didn't see, they went on stage, said "Free Palestine, fuck Israel." They had a Palestine flag, and then Victorious were like, don't like that, so they cut them off, and that was that. So he actually took the photo that ended up on all of the, you know, online, because I think Victorious had their own PR team, but they were never going to send pictures out to BBC and stuff being like, hey, look at us fucking it all up, you know.
We've stopped them, but we got a great picture of us doing it.
Yeah, exactly. So he was sort of like the one freelance photographer, I guess. That, like, so he wasn't allowed in the bit, but, you know, he was working for this company called Northern Exposure, and yeah, he sent the picture over of them, you know, getting cut off, and it just appeared on every site. I was like, your work's done, mate. You got the, you know, the most iconic picture of Victorious. So anyway, he had a few wristbands. He had a press wristband, which I got because he had a spare one of them. He also had a VIP wristband, which was his dad's, and you can there's a way you can put the wristband on, and if you put a bit of spaghetti, this is a little tip for listeners. If you get
wasn't expecting spaghetti.
No, I know. If you get a festival wristband and put a bit of spaghetti in the little thing that tightens it, then at the end of the day you can pull it out and it hasn't actually fastened, so then you can use it again. So I use that for the Sunday. I'll just go through
is that akin to the 2 pence in the tie to avoid the peanut?
Maybe, yeah.
Do you remember that? You remember peanuts, obviously.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I was at school.
If you put a 2p in the knot, someone peanutted you could still get it undone.
Oh, I never knew that. Wow.
Yeah, self-defense. Yeah,
this is it.
So I guess you're putting a bit of, I'm assuming, dry spaghetti.
Dry spaghetti, not wet, yeah.
Essential.
Yeah, exactly.
Put it in and it's not going to clamp. It's not going
to clamp, yeah.
Yeah.
So So he gave me those two for Sunday. Sorry, I'm all over the place with this story. I'll just bash through Friday quickly. Friday was great. I saw Daniel Bedingfield whilst Mary and the Wallopers were on.
Classic. Yeah.
Awesome. He's basically like, I don't have children, but I know of CBeebies because I was once a kid. Have you heard of Mr. Tumble?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. He's basically like Mr. Tumble. It's weird. Like, he's dressed like him. He kind of looks like him. But then he's like, but then it's like, do you know what? Right, here's what Daniel Bedingfield is. He's a cross between Mr. Tumble and People Just Do Nothing, the TV show. That is exactly what Daniel Bedingfield... It's house music, but a fat guy dressed in multicolored clothing doing it. And he only has one song, so he was just
got to get through this.
Yeah, exactly. So he was just boshing out covers, you know? And we were like, is he literally not got any other tunes, you know? And then when he got to get through this, we were like, here we go. Then he started doing covers within that one. I'm like, no, Daniel, this is a good song, you know? Just do this one. So I saw that. I was with Tyler Todd.
Greatest name. Yeah.
Greatest name. And we got on it. And so I was pissed by Kaiser Chiefs. And then I was even more drunk for Queens of the Stone Age, which was amazing.
It's good. It's what festivals, when the timeline of alcohol consumption is described post-event. It's not by time of day; it's by which band was on.
Exactly.
So I was tipsy by Danny Bedingfield.
I was
Sloshed by the Kaiser Chief. Passed out by Queens of the Stone Age.
Pretty much exactly that. And they Kaiser Chiefs are such an odd band because I don't think anyone. I wouldn't say they've ever been groundbreaking. They've always been a good band, but they're like the perfect band to support someone. I saw them support Green Day, you know. And I thought, they're brilliant at getting the crowd worked up. And it's the same with Queens, you know. I don't think I'd ever really go to a Kaiser Chiefs gig. But if they're
rock anthems for the simple mind.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is. I can sing along to Ruby, you know. But yeah, Queens of the Stone Age.
You don't need to think about Kaiser Chiefs. That's a positive.
No, yeah, I think that's
that's
it.
a highlight. I'm not saying
you go to a Kaiser Chiefs gig, you'll know most of the songs and have a good time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I Predict a Riot, Ruby. No,
discover emotion.
No, they're not going to be holding the Free Palestine flag. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So
staying well away.
Yeah, exactly. So I was off my face for Queens of the Stone Age, and then the next day I had a gig. I hope this doesn't tarnish me with getting booked for stuff, but I got the gig done. A very weird situation. So this was on Saturday. I'll just tell you this quick. At a pub in Selsey, and it's a pub, but they're trying to do actual events. So the week before we played, they had Dappy from N-Dubs in a pub garden, and they sold 650 tickets, £45 a ticket. You know, it's like, these guys are this is cool, you know, and it was a proper stage. You're like, more pubs should do this, you know. But it's a risk.
Who are you playing with?
The 80s lot. But yeah, it was just nice.
Yes,
5 p.m. load in, 7 till 9, bosh it out. Quite a good crowd, and then that was that. So anyway, let's get to Sunday. So Sunday I wasn't going to go Victoria, so I was just going to drive back after the 80s gig. But then Tom Jenkinson was like, hey, I've put that was another thing. He kept getting annoyed that every friend I met at Victoria, so I'd introduce him with his full name. He was like, why'd you keep calling me by my full name? It's like, it's funny. I do it with everyone. I do it with Tyler Todd, you know. I do it with you, Tom Jenkinson, you know. So he gave me these wristbands, and then when I got in, we went and watched Reverend and the Makers. They're very good. Mm-hmm. And Gabby texted me, and she was saying, and I saw Dean and his partner, Ella. And then Gabby said, hey, come and meet us. Like, I'll get you an artist wristband, and then you can come in backstage. And I was like, cool. That sounds fun. So I met her with Gabby.
Who was Gabby playing with?
Someone called Polly Money. I think it's just sort of like a dep thing she was doing. So I met up with Gabby, and we get into, like, it's weird, the backstage of Victoria. So you go into, like, the first bit where you're just sort of backstage by all the vans, and you can get in there with a press wristband, but then to get into, like, the next bit where you got all the dressing rooms and the, you know, the hangout bit or whatever where all the artists are, you have to have an artist one. So then she just gave another one to Tom. So then me, Gabby, and Tom were hanging out there. It was cool. And then, we kind of wandered about. Who else did we see? We saw Gabby play in the end. Saw Kings of Leon in person. So when Gabby finished playing, because they were on at 9:20, and Gabby finished at whatever time, and then we got in the buggy from her slot and to the main stage, which was fucking stupid, to be honest, because there's no like route for this buggy with a trailer full of gear to go, so it just has to go through the crowd of people going to Kings of Leon, and people were just jumping on the back of this trailer like, woo, we're like, get off. But anyway, so we get back.
Get off, you're scum. I've got a wristband, yeah?
This is it. I've got so many wristbands here. So we get back to the main stage, and I was thinking, well, it's 9:10 now. Kings of Leon are at 9:20. We're going to see them. And sure enough, there they go. They just walked through. But it was so cool. I was like, my God, like it was so rock star. Like they didn't turn up. I don't know what time they turned up, but late in the afternoon, they still weren't there. And they had 4 car spaces reserved for Kings of Leon, and I think they literally got driven in, went straight to their dressing room area, which was like cornered off. It was weird because they had all the dressing room areas like Star Sailor and whoever else was playing, but then there was like a private area for Kings of Leon because it's like they're the Kings of Leon, and so I was just looking at it like, wow, imagine. I don't know, like they had their own car each. They're driven in to the festival, probably rocked up an hour before.
Share a car, lads. Come on.
I know, this is it, yeah. And then as soon as they
Coldplay
finish,
doing everything they can to reduce their carbon footprint.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then Kings of Leon driving through Palmerston Road in 4 separate cars. Maybe they hate each other. Who knows?
Well, maybe.
They are family, innit?
Yeah, but you just know that they finish their set and straight into the cars and
straight off. Yeah.
Talk about a good load in, load out. How quick?
It's the dream.
It is the dream. But
John's helicopter. That's what I'm after.
Oh my God, yeah, exactly.
But for a wedding in Surrey, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, it's different.
Yeah,
it's different.
But but it was just a great weekend. It was I saw a lot of friends. Saw Archie. I missed his set.
Yep.
I turned up to the spoken words parlour, and he was sort of just standing there by his bit, and I was like, what are you doing here? Have I missed your show? I couldn't tell if he was performing, because it was the spoken words parlour bit is a bit like that. You go in like, is this the show, or are they setting
Someone
up?
having a chat. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this art, or is this a sound check? Anyway, so sorry, a lot went on. Saw a lot of good mates. And got to see Kings of Leon. And Kings of Leon are just like a great band. You know what I mean? There's sort of no other way to say it. They've been doing it for 30 years or whatever, 20 years, and they just know how to do it. And it was funny. I was stood next to Ben from Royal Blood. I didn't chat to him, but he just sort of appeared there, and I was like, it was quite weird. I saw him headline that very stage 3 years before, and he was like air drumming along to Kings of Leon. He's just one of the boys.
You should have just said, if you're unsure of any bits, I've got a chart.
Yeah, exactly.
Got a chart. Well, maybe Ben did it, but
yeah.
It's got most of the info you need on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just be wary because there's sort of 3 choruses at the end. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And most people, yeah. They'll do 2 times round rather than 1 before it drops down.
Mm-hmm,
But yeah, seen that happen a lot. But that was quite a chaotic overview of Victorious, but it was good. Saw a lot of. I'm
struggling with
good bands.
Well, so I've got one question.
Go on.
How long are you going to keep the wristbands on for?
I'd need to go. I can't find the scissors today. I tried to do it with a knife, but I started doing it and my knife was blunt. This isn't like.
Make sure if you do it with a knife, do it away from the wrist.
Well, do you know what? This was the problem because I was doing it and I was trying to get through and I was like, I am going to hurt myself. So
you got to get through this, mate. So
yeah, it's good. That is good. That was it. He did one of his sister's songs. It's like, come on, is that to give her PRS money or what? Yeah. It wasn't unwritten, but it was one of them.
Natasha, can I sing one of your songs, please?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Exactly. Yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there was some controversy.
Should we talk about it? Yeah.
It's tricky. I don't like So I'm going to come at this from the angle of not the politics.
Mm.
Not the politics of whatever and that side of thing. But to whether the Merry Wallopers were cut off rightly or wrongly, I don't know. I wasn't there. But obviously then a couple of other bands pulled out because of it. And at what point, as a band, do you, like, in the bands who pulled out, was everyone in agreement?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or was someone like, I don't know, we've come a long way.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Might as well play.
Yeah.
But that thought process or that passion for the cause they want to support to then not perform is strong. And I think that must be quite the decision to make as an artist, as a group, as a band. So just a very, I don't know, I'm not in that situation. I've joked with friends that there's nothing I feel strongly about enough to make a banner.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What for all sorts of different things.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not making a banner. Can't be bothered. I'll write a strongly worded email for sure.
Yeah.
But I think that kind of dilemma. I guess that decision to go, no, we're not playing. Like to make a point. And I wondered, and I chatted to someone the other day, and it's like, if Victorious hadn't cut them off, would anything have happened?
Yeah.
Have they screwed themselves? Because if they've just let them perform, then the only people to witness what happened would be the people watching the performance.
Yeah.
And then time would have moved on.
Yeah.
And no one.
Bit like the
but because they
Coldplay
cut off, it's in the
camera.
news. Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, if they'd have just done nothing, it would have gone without notice, or wouldn't be this whole thing. But because they stopped them playing, it then made the news, and then other bands are pulling out and things like that. And you kind of think, if they just let them play, it would have been the people seeing them live, and then everyone would have moved on.
Yeah.
So very tricky, but I kind of think it's just sort of, being, if I was in the drummer of a band and I'm like, oh, we're not playing, I'd be like, oh.
Yeah. Really wanted to.
Oh, we have come down from Birmingham for this or whatever.
Yeah. My family's here.
Yeah. Like, we could just play. I mean,
play and then protest while playing. Because that's another
we
thing.
were having some banter before we started recording about a local artist we know who then, because of those bands moved up the schedule or something like that. Better. And just joking. You can stand up for free speech and you can take a moral stance. Yeah. Or you can go on at 8:30. Exactly. What would you rather do? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Because it's about 8:30, you say.
Yeah. Did you say main stage? Yeah.
Yeah, was it?
That is... How bad is it? How bad is the war right now? Because it looks like it's dying down.
What
do you say? The Commons
8:45.
Yeah,
8:45. Might
How many do you reckon? 10,000 people.
10,000. I obviously feel strongly, but I think it's better that people are entertained.
There's no one else that can. Yeah.
If you don't want to do it, this band. No,
I didn't say that. No. No, you do. No.
Okay, I'll reluctantly move up to the main stage. It's fine.
It's it's a weird one. I don't really know where. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but it's a funny one because it's like that. It's one of those things where obviously you want to protest against that genocide, like who would be on the side of
I don't think it's a good thing.
No, but but I think there's the bands, and I'm not taking anything away from them, but it is sort of like, the ones, I don't know, it's sort of like we want to be on the right side of history, and I think, well, yeah, of course, you know what I mean? Like, we all do. And
8:30 on the main stage is the right side of my history.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, let's move on because we don't want
yeah.
to get into the rights and the wrongs because it's
No.
a touchy subject, and I don't understand enough
I think that's
to-
another thing. Yeah.
to have a viewpoint. So it is what it is. Anyway, we're going to move on. This is a segue. So obviously it was also Reading and Leeds Festival,
Oh yeah,
On the
yeah, yeah,
weekend.
yeah.
and there were some lovely highlights on the old BBC iPlayer. iPlayer. I watched a few.
Yeah.
What did I watch? Bring Me the Horizon,
Mm-hmm.
headlined Saturday.
Did they? Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. That was cool. Enter Shikari.
Mm-hmm.
They were on the main stage Saturday afternoon, or two bands behind. I think it was Enter Shikari, Limp Bizkit, then Bring Me the Horizon. It's pretty cool.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
But Reading's changed. I mean, I've never been. I played at Leeds Festival once years ago, but it used to be just all rock and metal. And now it's like
yeah.
a lot more pop and
Yeah.
rap and things like that. But Saturday seemed to be the more sort of heavier day. So I watched a bit of that. Watched a band called South Arcade, sort of youngish band from Oxford. My brother put me onto them actually because of from Oxford, and they play quite early on the main stage. They're really good actually. But what was interesting, what I found, and I love all those bands, right? So don't get me wrong. There's so much backing tracks going on. So much backing track. Even like South Arcade, 4-piece, drums, bass, guitar, female singer. So obviously, like, it sounds great, but there were some moments where you're like, if those 4 people stopped playing, how much would be left?
Yeah.
And sometimes you think quite a lot.
Mm.
Some points I definitely thought there's a lead vocal on that track.
Yeah,
There's a lead vocal on there. Not all the time. Some points there's a lead vocal. But then also, like, I love Bring Me the Horizon, but the drums were clearly triggered. Right. So there's a real drummer. It's very good, but clearly triggered, right? And it works really well for all the heavy stuff. But then they did quite a soft song. And then when the drums came in, it was just like...
Yeah,
it doesn't triggers don't work on this.
They
do not work on this.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's very enjoyable. But what that takes me to, so me and my partner went to Florida last year. We saw Enter Shikari in Orlando. So I watched it on the telly from Reading Festival. I'm also so I'm a Portsmouth fan. Portsmouth home team. But ever since I was a kid, I liked Arsenal. So in my Premier League, I like to support Arsenal, right? And they've got a defender called Calafiori. And the drummer from Enter Shikari and Calafiori look exactly the same. Right. Absolute lookalikes, right? So this got me thinking. Then I also saw this was quite a few years ago, but I was reminded of it, a church in Argentina. Is it in Argentina? Mexico. Built a big statue of a baby Jesus. Right. Looks like Phil Collins, right? Wow. Absolutely looks like Phil Collins. And obviously, you look like Eric Ten Hag. Yeah. The ex-Man United manager. Yeah. Then I look like, some people say, John Hartson, ex-footballer. Right. But I also look like a baddie from the film GoldenEye. But he's not like a main baddie. He's like a henchman. And there's one shot of him where he gets killed, I think, and he's like lying on the floor. And just exactly like me. Right. Have you got it to hand? I haven't found it. I'll have to dig around. That's why when you joined the Zoom call, I was just searching for all the photos for the film GoldenEye. Amazing. Standard. But I just wondered if there were any sort of drummer lookalikes out there.
There's the Matt Helders looked exactly like an actual other pop star. Do you remember the one that's like used to do the song? I need to know now if you love me again. You know that one?
Oh, I know the song. Who's it by?
I want to say John Newman, but I might have made that up.
Love Me Again by John Newman.
Might have made the name up. It's definitely Love Me Again, though. Oh, yeah, it is. So he looks a lot like Matt Helders. And I remember when it was the Brit Awards, they joked that when if Arctic Monkeys were to win, just send him up with the band. Like Matt Helders said, wouldn't it be funny if we just send him up and see if anyone recognises? But yeah, he is well like Matt Helders. So there's one for you.
Brilliant. Love it.
Yeah.
Listeners, get in touch.
Yeah,
with
get
your
in touch.
drummer lookalikes. A, who do you look like? Is there anyone famous you look like as a drummer, listeners? And B, are there any drummers out there that you go, that looks exactly like that person?
Yeah, exactly.
Love to hear your thoughts.
Let us know. Send them in.
Let us know, for sure.
Did I? Oh, no, I've done gigs. Should I tell you about my mad weekend I've got ahead?
Sure.
Well, I got a gig in Cornwall on the for Friday, which is my last.
It's not local.
No, which is my last.
And I say that being an hour closer to it than you. So
yeah. And it's my
you
last.
You got to travel for probably an hour 20.
I know.
And then you're at me.
And then I'm
going. It's a long way.
Yeah, I know.
So do the math, you know.
Well, so I think it's the last festival of the year I'm doing with the Laney lot. But then Saturday I'd said,
is it who's headlining?
Well, this is the thing. So it's through the same company because we've been doing them with different festivals, and it is that same one. And the headline act is Dolly Parton. So I will
the same one who mysteriously didn't attend.
Yep, big time. And I have more to tell you about that. I don't know. I mean, it's not worth keeping it in the episode because it's all a bit all over the place. But it sounds like they did one last week when I went to see Queens. I depped it out, and same festival, and it sounds like sort of similar thing happened. You know what I mean? To put it bluntly, the organizer ended up doing a set and didn't need to do a set, and he sort of moved the whole thing.
Well, when we do a live episode, and Dave Grohl is the main guest.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if we have to fill
the
9:30 slot. Yeah.
Or we get an old guest on. Sorry, Dave can't be here, but you know, here's Josh Rowe. You know.
Or we do a show at like the UK drum show. Bands are pulling out because of the free speech thing.
Yeah.
What do you want to do, guys? Wow. Main theatre?
Yeah. Headline
at 8
the Mike
o'clock?
Dolbear stage. Anyway, so I got that gig on the Friday, and I'd said absolutely no gigs on the Saturday because Sunday is Brighton Triathlon. But then one came through that's in Brighton, and I thought, wow, that's bad. You know, it's fine. So yeah, but it's one of those things where you sort of look ahead at that week and go, that's going to be mad. You know, Cornwall, don't know what time I'll get in. Saturday, have to get new keys for the flat, sort out triathlon stuff, go and do a gig. Sunday, get up.
I like
do
where
a
you said
triathlon.
new keys for the flat rather than keys for the new flat.
Yeah. I've been changing a lot of
words. Not getting
words
new
around
keys
today.
for your flat.
No. I'm not getting
for
keys
your new
car.
flat.
Yeah. Mary
So I
and
just
the
want to make that
Wallopers.
clear.
Yeah.
Good, right. So you're getting keys to your new flat on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Doing a gig in Brighton on the Saturday.
And then triathlon.
On Sunday,
in the
you're
morning.
doing the Brighton Triathlon.
Big time, baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. What's that
I don't
involve
want
again?
to, but but you got to, haven't you?
Yeah.
You haven't got to. You've changed.
You haven't got to. I mean, I know a way out.
What do you mean? Don't do it?
Take a flag with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to do it, but they won't let me.
Yeah.
You know.
Whoops. I did say that.
Say to
I
people
said,
behind lining up, if you want to get out of this, I'm going to whip out a flag.
Do you know what?
And then you can just stand with me and go,
Yeah.
right, if he's not doing it, I'm not doing it.
That's what I said about the Mary and the Wallopers, was like how it was like Mary Walloper, whatever they're called, Walloping Mary. So I said, like, what if they just didn't rehearse? And like, fuck, we have not practiced enough. We haven't been in a room together for a while, you know?
We just need a day off. And we've heard Southsea's lovely.
Yeah. Do you reckon they get paid?
Yeah.
Do you reckon they got paid?
Well, that's another thing. I mean, yeah. Was it last dinner party pulled out? Did they get paid? Probably not.
Probably
I guess
not.
they don't.
But
I
if you
guess
go
that
on
breaks
the stage,
contract and, you know. But it's definitely given me some ideas for some wedding gigs coming up.
Yeah, exactly. If I see an electric kit on the itinerary, I may turn up with a flag. Right, anyway.
It's good banter, and we are just bantering.
We're just bantering.
We're bantering not about the thing. We're bantering about the...
Yeah.
the other side of it.
I don't think we can get cancelled. I think the only people that listen to this
no, because I upload it
side.
myself. So
yeah. I think we're fine.
Great. Well, you got a busy weekend, mate. What's the triathlon involved then? A bit of a run, bit of a walk, no, a bit of a swim, start with a swim, innit?
Yeah, starts with a swim.
Start with a little swim, couple of legs to the pool.
Yep. In the sea, and then shall I do distances? 1.5k swim, so basically a mile. 40k bike ride, and then 10k
Just
run.
Make it a mile.
Well, yeah, this is it. Exactly. But it's weird because it's in Hove and they've just cornered off a bit of Hove. So the bike ride, the swim is 3 loops in the sea. So you just swim in a circle 3 times. And then the bike ride is 8 loops of a 5k circle. But they say we won't keep track. Like, you have to keep track of how far you've gone. You get to 6 or 7, you go, was it 6 or was it 7? You know, there'll definitely be, unless you've got a watch, I think people are definitely going to forget and do more or do less, you know. But it should be good. But it's kind of one of those things. It's like,
and a little jog after.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah. Honestly, once I've done the swim, it's all, I'd say, plain sailing, because then you're on land. It's the swim that scares me.
Well, ironically, the sailing would be in the sea. So
exactly. Great.
What a twisted language you use. Yeah.
I know, innit? But it's one of those things that once that's done, then it's sort of like can relax. That's almost like the end of summer, that triathlon, you know. But we still got stuff going on. Is that enough? That'll do.
Yeah, that's enough. Yeah. Little Piggy Studios is nearly finished being built.
Nice.
It's the final couple of days of building. Flooring's gone in. So the doors, one of the doors has gone in today. So today and tomorrow, lastly, they put the skirting boards, architraves, double glass doors, ceiling panels, vent caps. So we're very nearly close to completion. Then I just got a bit more painting to do, and then next week I should be able to start moving my stuff in.
Did you just say very, very nearly close?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. It's a lot of grammar issues today in today's
Absolutely,
episode.
yeah.
Very nearly close. That's like that thing I said the other day. I can't remember what I said.
Yeah.
It's 2 words. No,
tautology.
It's not.
The
very nearly. Very nearly close.
Yeah,
what is that?
Kind of.
Because very is an adjective. What's nearly? A noun?
No, it's not a noun, is it?
But very nearly close. Why is that weird? I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, lots.
I guess it's the. I guess the nearly is redundant, isn't it? It's very close.
Very close. Yeah, I think that's why.
Yeah. Nearly close doesn't make.
It'd be like you could just throw more work. Very nearly, almost close. You'd be like, say one. Just pick one of them.
Yeah. Anyway, so get that finished, and then it's all the fun stuff.
Yeah, be cool. It must be nice to not have to have your energy going on 2 different places, as you said. Like, once you've left that, you can be like, okay, it's all about the piggy now, you know.
Yeah. I think there is an element of, like, you know, productivity breeds productivity. So, kind of at the moment, I've not really got much to do in the day, but I've got to be here for the trades, and my mum's having her shoulder replaced, so got to take her into hospital in and out.
Really? Yeah.
So,
wow.
But I'm sort of like, the things I have to do are just a bit more sporadic. So to keep that motivation is probably a bit harder.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Because it's like, well, all I have to do is paint a door.
No.
Easy.
There's no promise of a big arch after that, you know. That would feel...
Exactly.
Did I deserve this? Yeah.
But I think I got a couple of gigs on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So, you know, that's my sort of, I don't know, big thing. So try and get the place ready. So Monday, I can put my drum kit in. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's the little carrot on the stick.
Good goal.
But anyway, thanks for listening. George, thank you as always. Drum and Drummer Podcast on the old Instagram, drumanddrummerpod@gmail.com.
Do let us know if there's any drummers that you think look like other people or yourself.
Yeah, look like you, look like other people. That's what we're after. That's what the world needs in these difficult times. Someone going, that looks a bit like them.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for listening. We will see you next week. Goodbye.
Thank you for listening to Drum and Drummer. You can find us on Instagram at Drum and Drummer Podcast. And you can send us an email to drumanddrummerpod@gmail.com. Remember, Just pick up the sticks and twat it.